Almost forgot to mute this. There we go. Welcome everyone. Today there's the new 6.45 update, so I'm going to be running some of the new content that's coming with it. But to start off, I'm planning on just checking out the new Manderville relic weapons. I've been holding off on looking at them just for the time being. I want to see it for the first time on stream, get my thoughts on it, and all that sort of stuff. I have seen the axe and the chakram so far, but I've specifically seen them because my stack mates during Reclairs Day had the new axe, and the thumbnail of the new Manderville relic weapons popped up in my YouTube feed, which had the dancer weapon. Over. Hopefully that will be about right. And here's the look at the relic weapons. Ooh, the paladin one looks cool. I actually really like the glow on it. It looks painted. The subtle burning on it. The lack of the bottom to the shield is weird, but oh yeah, that one looks really cool. I might have to go for it for my warrior. I just love the burning. It looks like a better version of Ifrit axe. Oh, the Dark Knight one looks sick. I'm gonna be bleeding tones. I'm gonna be grinding out so many of these, I'm sure. This might be one of my favorites. Like, I know the Lux Dark Knight weapon is one of my favorites, but this I might be right up beside it. Love the silver accents to it. And the red and blue and purple glow of the darkness. And the fact that it looks like horns for part of the guard. It looks like something Emmett would use. Ooh, the Dark Knight one's not too bad. It reminds me of the, what was it called? The Stormblood ones that had the really colorful glows, the Pyros weapons. I'm really liking the glow on these so far. Oh, I like how that looks like a modern gun, actually. I wonder if there's also going to be a matte version that won't have the glow that you can use. Because I love the look of this handle, specifically. Oh, that is so cool. I love the detail on it. It looks something like something straight out of Void Ark. Holy crap. Monk ones are alright. A little bit plain, but I like the plainer ones more than the big covering your hands things. Gloves are pretty nice, and the glow is really good. I like that they went for one that's more subtle. Ninja ones are alright. They're not my thing, because I prefer small knives for ninja, instead of basically swords. double swords that most ninja relics and weapons go for. Like, I like the idea of hidden blade. Oh, that is so fucking cool. I need that. Oh, I love that. I am 100% gonna go for that. I'm gonna need to grind out so many tomes. That is incredible. Samurais have been eating so good. I'm gonna go back for a second. I love that they're going for more than one blade in the sheath design. The idea of always keeping a second weapon on you, just in case, because you need it in, like, your main sword gets broken or knocked out of your hand, you still have the other one that you can pull out to keep fighting without being disarmed. And I love the look of the strapping and design. It's plain, but it's fancy at the same time, because I'm not a fan of the over-designed ones, but this is just nice and sleek. So far, I think it might be one of my favorites. Just maybe it's because I'm maining Samurai this tier, but holy crap. The Dragoon one is actually pretty decent. I like the design. It almost gives me Nolan, Sage weapon look. It is pretty good though. Oh, that is cool. This might make me want to level Machinist. Like, I love how it's sort of modern, but also has the multiple barrels to it, a proper magazine, and a decent scope. The gun part itself sort of reminds me of a repeater, and then the almost minigun barrel on the end. The first is how fast you're shooting, with some of your abilities. And I love the sort of dark brass look. Oh, flashbang. Oh, that's actually really neat. It sort of reminds me of the Abyssos one. I don't know if this music's gonna get my VOD muted. I'm gonna quickly double check. Hopefully it shouldn't be a VOD mute, but I want to be very careful because I wanted to share my first reactions. I wanted to be able to survive on the VOD. Don't see anything about snake eaters, so the remixes should be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, it sort of reminds me of the Abyssos one. Like, easier way to check. Check if this has any copyright strikes on it. Nope. And the Despers probably already knows people are going to be streaming their reactions of it, so they probably wouldn't play anything that to get VOD muted, but I like the built-in harp here along with the actual bow itself. That's part of why I like the relic weapon for Bard when I was running the Ultima weapon version of it. The fact that it had the built-in harp. Which makes sense. These ones I saw, they sort of remind me of, again, what you get for the Ifrit ones. They're decent. Yeah, the glowers just remind me of the Pyros ones, mostly. Ooh, I really like this one. The red gem in the center. And the sword itself, it has a really nice red and purple glow. I like the moon motif in the... what's it called? The focus. Considering the moon was a big part of Endwalker. This, I believe, is this Summoner or is this Scholar? Index. I think this might be Summoner. It's good, but I still think the Heaven's Ward Summoner one is the absolute best relic. This is also really nice. I like the glow and the sort of twisting almost horns to it. Being a real Void Scent look. This one's alright. It's got a nice white glow and the fancy rod, but it reminds me a lot of the Crypt Lurker one. And it just seems a little too plain? Maybe that's just white mage weapons in general for me. They just seem a little bit too plain. Which might be part of why I don't really play white mage, because I like cool looking weapons with my classes. I am curious what the Sage one's gonna look like, because I do have that built. 2 second tier. Ooh, I really like this one. It's giving me a feel of like scales of what were they? Naldenthal. Sort of gives me that vibe. These are decent. I don't know if I'm gonna go for these as my next upgrade. I do like the look of them, but they're not too bad. And this looks very similar to the other one, but not much you can really do with books. That's new relic weapons, and you can double check what I have on my... Oh, this is gonna look weird. Great, I need to bring up my chat blocker. I forgot that was... There's nothing notable there, but I do like to keep my chat actually blocked. There we go. Anyway. Look at what amazing Manderville stuff I have. I only have 2. So I need at least 3,000 tomes to get one of the upgrades. I have the plain Manderville Gunblade, which I prefer the look of over the 2nd tier, so I didn't upgrade it. I have the Scythe, which I preferred the 1st tier of over the 2nd tier, so I didn't upgrade it. I have this, which I preferred the 1st tier of over the 2nd tier, so I didn't upgrade it. Since those 3 are all just glams. And there's this and this, which I ran just because I really like the look of it. And the Sage weapon are the other ones that I have built up, so I'm trying to decide if I should just go for a new one right away or not. So I have Paladin ones I can go for. The sword I really like. The shield is decent, but I'm not as much of a fan of it. So. Oh yeah, I still have my meme picture of hugging that hole in P10S. I'm gonna probably switch it to a celebratory one that I took recently. It's not the best G pose, but I like it because I really like the new 10th anniversary. There we go. Transition it. And for those curious, let me throw it right here. This is the full version of the image that I'm using for my chat blocker, which is just a general 10th anniversary commemorative photo. There we go. Yeah, I'll be starting the new Manderville quests now that I've checked out all the new Manderville weapons. Oh yeah, and I was recently looking again at the runners-up and winners for the weapons contest. And I really hope they dip back into the runners-up for some of the weapons. Like, yeah, I'm still not a fan of the joke weapons as the secondary winners. I want cool weapons. Though, one thing I was really surprised about is that the Scholar one that was a painting easel or whatever beat out the one that looked so amazing for, let me open this in a new window. This one, this one. This one was a runner-up, but it looked so much better for a Scholar weapon. Like, I absolutely love the design, and I'm so hyped that it is going to be one of them because it was a runner-up. One of the two weapons that was definitely going to get in the game, because I absolutely love the Celine and Eos on either side of the book, and the stained glass look. It might be my favorite Scholar weapon I've seen, period. And the inside, too, looks so good. That's really the only secondary winner that I've been wanting. It's like, looking at some of the runners-up, I would have loved... where is it? This one. It's nice and simple, but... I mean, that's just my preference in terms of samurai weapons. The nice and simple ones that look decent. Like, we don't have... I don't think we have any swords like this in the game. I could be mistaken, though. Oops, I forgot to actually transition. This one I was talking about. This one was a honorable mention, I guess, runner-up type thing. And this one I'm also disappointed that we didn't get. Like, it looks like it works so well with the... what was it called? The Magitech looking, the Magitech armor from PvP. Lost Allegan, I think it was called. And the fact that it looks straight up like a Metal Gear Rising weapon. Like, I could 100% see Raiden swinging this around. So I'm disappointed we didn't get this one either. I have to go through and do, like, just a look at stream of all the ones that didn't win as honorable mentions, because there's so many good ones. I hope they go back through these and dip into them for future weapons. Gunbreaker one, especially the one that we got, I am definitely not a fan of because it looks so basic. Anyway, I'm gonna actually start doing the quests rather than rambling for another half an hour on weapon designs. It should be an Ilzabard for the new Manderville quests. I'm gonna be renting my sort of casual attire that I have for these quests. Annoying. Ever since I had COVID, I've had this bit of a cough on and off, even after getting rid of it. Slight bit of lag for some reason. I'm definitely gonna have to go on a grind spree later. I don't remember all of what happened. My bitrate looks garbage. I don't know if I can up it during stream or not. But all that artifacting. Did it reset or something? I'm gonna double check what a decent bit rate is. I'm pretty sure that's bit rate that gives it the weird square thing when you're walking around and moving and everything. Move it. I have to look over to see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looks like my bit rate is abysmal. It's at 2500. That's lower than 720p 30 FPS average bit rate. Let's throw it to 6000. See if they'll update live. I'm running at 1080p 30 FPS, so should only need 4500 bit rate. CBR, preset quality, profile high. There, hopefully that'll look a bit better. I don't know if it'll update live, but let's move it around a bit again. Looks a bit better. Sorry if this makes anyone dizzy. I'm trying to just get a good look at the bit rate on my actual stream itself. Yeah, no, that looks like garbage. Let's pop it up to 6,000, see if it actually live updates or not. Doesn't seem to live update. Or does it? Can I change it while streaming? Let's look at this. Yeah, it looks like it does do change while live. That looks like it needs to be lowered. I'm gonna reboot my stream to see if this fixes the weird, annoying artifacting, and I'll be back in like 10 seconds, I'd say it probably will be. That'll be off. So I'm gonna hit start stream right afterwards.